All right, Tim, welcome back, man. It's been a little while. The world's in the midst of a pandemic. That wasn't really going on the last time you were fighting. So how's this fight week been so far? And
Definitely been hectic, a little different than your normal fight week. And yeah, just kind of, it's like anything else, just kind of got to roll with the punches any way you can, and adapt. And just, this is kind of what it is. The hoops you got to jump through to fight, I guess.
For sure, man. And talk to me about your training. Did that get really affected at all during this pandemic, or has everything been kind of normal for you?
No, it definitely wasn't normal. Let me see. After my fight with Tyrell, I got right back into the gym. I was like, probably the best shape I've been in probably my whole fight career. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna drop a little bit more weight, try to get a little trimmer even yet. And then everything shut down. So I think probably March 15th, I went back to Minnesota, started working because I had no idea how long it was going to be. I had a wedding planned for and a kid on the way, and I'm like, I need cash flow. So I went right back to work in Minnesota, and I was working from mid-March till probably July 1st, I think, is when I loaded up the vehicle and drove back to Vegas to start training.
There you go, man. Yeah. And going along with that, I think obviously they're giving you a big fight here too. Co-main event slot, not wasting any time. Matt Mitrione, guy that was in the UFC with you, now he's in Bellator. Have you guys ever crossed paths at all, or?
Actually, this is the first time that we've actually, when he was in the UFC, I was in the UFC. We never had anything lined. We never crossed paths there. And I think the first time I actually met him was a couple days ago when we ran into each other for one of our, I think our COVID test.
Gotcha. And were you I'm assuming he's a guy you were familiar with, from afar.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you expecting to see out of him in this matchup, and how are you playing it out in your head, so to speak?
With Matt's what you see, what you get. He's not going to change. He's not reinventing the wheel. He's got that light on his feet, hop in, hop out, hop in. And you got to try to decipher which one of those hop-ins he's going to be coming with one of his hard shots. He's kind of light shots, hard shots, kick, hard shot, light shot. It's kind of what he's a flow fighter, a rhythm fighter, 100%.
Yeah, and you're coming off of the big upset win in the bookmakers' eyes, and this one, I don't know if you looked at the odds, but you're even. So,
come on, guys!
Do you feel like maybe that last win restored some faith, or did you kind of wish that your family members had the opportunity to cash in on you?
Yeah, I honestly, in my whole UFC career, I think I was only a favorite once, also. And in my first two fights, obviously, was not the favorite, and then the huge underdog the last fight. I'm kind of used to playing that way, so I don't like the even odds. Come on, people keep doubting me. I don't care. But maybe it reminded people. It was kind of what I was saying after the fight. Seems like everyone forgot the people I fought, and my losses were against top-notch losses, but for some reason, I was supposed to go in there and just go get my rear end whipped by Tyrell because I was on my way out or something. I don't know. I didn't get what the Oddsmakers were making out of that, but it is what it is. Either way, you still got to go fight. It doesn't matter if you're 1,200 underdog. You still got to go out there and fight. It's just the way it is.
For sure, man. Last question for you. Where do you think a win over Matt puts you in the division? I mean, obviously he's a guy who's headline shows. He's had his fair share of big fights for Bellator, so kind of maybe throw your name in the mix with the win here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely not understating that in my head. This is a big opportunity. When I first came over from Bellator or from UFC to Bellator, they offered me a great opportunity with Czech, and I kind of pissed that down my leg. And I understand the opportunity that I have in front of me again. And you only get a handful of those opportunities, and you can't let them slip through your fingers when you get them.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate your time, and good luck on Friday, man.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.